Okay, now that you've learned how to enroll your students and staff, the next step in getting started is administering the initial reading assessment to your students. So in this video, you'll learn how to administer the assessment and where to locate the results.
The assessment's called the Reading Progress Indicator, or RPI, and it's a brief norm-referenced assessment of phonological awareness, decoding, vocabulary, and reading and listening comprehension. And it was designed as a tool for benchmarking the student's response to the ForWord programs. However, it's not a diagnostic tool. The score the student receives on the initial assessment is combined with some of the demographic information you put in the student's profile during enrollment. And then the MySciLearn platform will take that information and automatically give your student their first assignments. To administer the assessment, the student will need about 30 minutes, a headset, and a device like a laptop, desktop computer, or iPad.
Next, before you administer the assessment, you should prepare your student with these 4 simple instructions.
Some of the questions will be read to you, and some of them you'll have to read yourself. So just do your very best. The test is not timed, so if you don't finish in time, it will save your place. You will not get a grade for this test, so don't worry and just do your best. And finally, you might get some questions that are too hard for you, so again, just do your very best. To start the assessment, the student will need to log in to the MySciLearn platform. To log in, the student clicks Student Login, then they enter their school or district and their username and password. Once they log in, they will see this icon and they can click the Start button to begin. If the student needs to stop the assessment, they can hit the Exit button and the program will save their progress until the assessment is completed. Now, let's locate my students' initial scores. It's a good idea to take stock of your students' initial scores so that you have an indication of their proficiency level before they start the program. Navigate to the Results tab, click Gains, click your school or group on the left, and then you can click on an individual student to see detailed results. Here we can see what types of scores are generated. The percent correct score for each reading skill, the grade equivalent score, and then finally your students' scores are compared to a national sample of peers who took the same assessment, which provides you with a percentile rank. Then the percentile rank correlates to the following proficiency levels.
Now at this point, many of the customers that I work with will ask me, when will my student get their next follow-up assessment? So let me show you how that works.
A new assessment is automatically triggered once your student reaches about 80 to 90% completion with a ForWord component. You'll see one of these 2 symbols next to the student's name once they've completed a component.
Nicely done. You just learned how to administer the RPI and where to locate the results.
Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.